nothing will ever be the same. Ever.
I'm Ron Pitts. Our team leaves no stone unturned in our search for destruction. In Italy, a Le Mans racer comes within inches of another car as it cartwheels across the track. A military helicopter loses power and slices through the deck of a naval destroyer. A split second is all it takes for things to get destroyed in seconds.
April 2008, Monza, Italy. It's round 2 of the Le Mans series, the world's oldest endurance race. 4 hours into the event, racer Stefan Ortelli in his LC70 comes down the straightaway at 186 miles per hour. And car number 5 speeds down the track. Suddenly, his rear stabilizer wing comes loose, causing Ortelli to lose control. The car rolls at least 6 times before coming to a stop. As the LC70 sails across the speedway, it misses striking a competitor by just a few feet. The driver has to dodge the flying debris. Crews rush in to check on Ortelli. An ambulance arrives and Ortelli is taken to a nearby hospital. He survives this crash with only a broken ankle. As for his LC70, it's completely destroyed. No matter what language you say it in, it's no secret that an open flame amid stores of fireworks is a dangerous combination. Just one act of carelessness can unleash chaos. September 15th, 2005. The day before Mexican Independence Day in Tultepec, Mexico. The San Pablito market is well known for its pyrotechnic vendors. There are over 300 stalls covering 43,000 square feet, all packed with fireworks for the holiday. Vendors go about their business. Revelers make their purchases. Then suddenly, a plume of smoke and the crackling of pyrotechnics triggers panic. A cache of fireworks has ignited, setting off a destructive chain reaction. Vendors and customers flee as one stall after another explodes. On site, fire crews quickly respond, but there's little they can do to stop the fast-spreading disaster. Within seconds, the entire market is ablaze. Backup fire crews arrive. Even bystanders chip in to help battle the flames. People scurry to save their vehicles from being rained on by flaming debris. 5 hours after it begins, firefighters bring the inferno under control. The catastrophe is sparked literally when a customer ignores warning signs and sends a rocket into a stockpile of fireworks. 100 people are injured and 23 cars are destroyed, along with all 300 stalls. But amazingly, no one is killed. A year later, a similar incident here destroys hundreds of stalls and injures one firefighter. Alberta, Canada. More than 20,000 spectators fill the stands at the Calgary Stampede. All here for the main event, bareback bull riding. A small but strong Zeb Lanham mounts a notoriously mean bull named Wrangler's Rockstar. Zeb secures himself to the 1,600-pound animal and signals the gate to open. It isn't long before Zeb is thrown and finds himself in Rockstar's sights. Nowhere to run, he quickly backs up, but the bull instantly locks in on him. In one swift move, the massive head of Wrangler's Rockstar hurls Zeb roughly 20 feet into the air.
That is a bad hit. Oh no.
Emergency personnel rush in to protect Zeb from further attack. Rodeo clowns and wranglers direct the bull away. Zeb breaks several of his ribs and severely injures his wrist, doing what many consider the most dangerous sport in the world. The SH-3 Sea King helicopter, originally designed by the United States to hunt Soviet submarines. Today, the SH-3 is one of the most popular search and rescue helicopters in the world. The Arabian Gulf, July 2002. The Navy destroyer USS Cushing is on patrol when a Sea King carrying 7 people comes in for a landing. The helicopter approaches the landing pad on the stern of the destroyer. Without warning, its tail rotor loses power. The 9-ton aircraft spins out of control and slams against the deck of the ship. The tail breaks in two, and the main rotor blades shear off and fly in every direction. One strikes the deck, igniting a fire. Bathed in smoke, the Sea King tumbles over the side of the ship and into the water. As emergency crews rush in and spray the landing platform with foam, the wrecked helicopter can be seen drifting off the ship's stern. It remains afloat for another 14 minutes. All 7 crew members manage to escape and inflate their life vests. All are pulled from the water and safely returned to the destroyer. 2 crew members suffer minor injuries. Damage to the USS Cushing includes helicopter blades slicing into a missile launcher. Had the blades cut deeper, it's possible a serious explosion could have occurred. The wreckage of the Sea King is pulled from the water. It's a $6.4 million loss. Appetite for Destruction, summer 2002. If it's got wheels, odds are good it's raced, jumped, or wrecked at this weekend-long event in British Columbia, Canada. Freestyler Tracy Latham makes 12 runs on the dirt course. Each time, he nails the shorter 60-foot jump. But on his last time around, he makes a fateful decision to go for the second 170-foot-long jump.
I'm not even looking at it!
Tracy nails the first jump. Then he decides to go for jump number 2. But he misjudges the ramp. He launches 5 stories into the air, much higher than he expects. He struggles to keep control of his bike and quickly realizes he's overshot the landing ramp. Tracy stays with the bike and ditches it just before impact. His feet and legs absorb most of the shock as he hits the ground at 50 miles per hour.
Tracy, it's okay, baby.
Tracy's wife is one of the first people at his side.
It's okay, lady.
Paramedics arrive and tend to his injuries.
Sorry, you can wiggle all these toes on this foot for me?
EMTs straighten Tracy's shattered legs and put them in braces.
Straight.
Then he's rushed to the emergency room. Tracy feels fortunate that he wasn't paralyzed or even killed. But his list of injuries is extensive.
Broke my femur in 3 different places, broke this femur in half, broke my fibula, my tibia, broke my fibula, broke my ankle, crushed that ankle, and shattered my foot.
It's 7 months before he walks again. After his wipeout and appetite for destruction, Tracy gives up freestyling for good. June 11, 2004.
Oh, now look at that dude.
Storm chasers track a tornado through rural Iowa.
I think it's gonna come this way. It's coming around that, see?
Meanwhile, residents in a nearby house also keep an eye on the storm.
We're trying to meet up with that one on the ground.
As their camera rolls, the storm chasers capture the twister cutting through an open field,
I go way on the other side in case these poles come down.
then barreling across a road. The nearby residents continue to capture the approaching twister on home video.
Oh, it's coming this way.
It's gonna hit that farmhouse.
Look how it avoided us. It went south.
The twister changes direction, sparing the family, then takes aim at a hog and grain farm.
Oh, man, Riley.
The storm chasers capture the same devastation up close. The white structure is the hog pen. Its roof is shredded by the destructive winds. Nearby, the main house is torn from its foundation. Storage sheds are blown away. A grain bin is ripped from the ground and obliterated. Farm equipment and wreckage is scattered for miles in every direction. Although the National Weather Service designates the storm's strength as unknown, its brutal winds level virtually every structure on the farm. Fortunately, no one is injured or killed. 25 other twisters touched down that same day in Iowa. But nothing matches the destruction suffered by the hog farm. The cost to repair the property reaches over $500,000. It's the American Sand Drag Association Fall Nationals in Primm, Nevada. Top fuel sand dragsters can race the length of a football field on loose terrain in under 3 seconds. 8 massive cylinders and modified tires are needed to propel these land rockets across the finish line. In addition to brakes, drag chutes are deployed to help deliver a softer stop to these 1-ton machines. Pro racer Joe Betancourt has made it to the final round. When his competitor has to step out due to an engine problem, Joe prepares to do his run solo. He floors it. Two of the dragster's powerful cylinders malfunction right at the start. A plume of white smoke quickly shoots from the engine. Within a second, the car veers to the left. Unable to straighten out, Joe deploys the drag chute. As the vehicle violently rolls, the force causes Joe's arms to stick out of the cockpit. Joe flips his dragster over 7 times before landing upside down, ironically, mere feet from the finish line. Safety personnel rush over to upright the vehicle. Joe is released from the wreckage. To the crowd's delight, he stands up. Amazingly, his arms and hands are uninjured. X-rays later show a cracked vertebrae in his neck on top of a mild concussion. To this day, Joe has no idea why the cylinders failed that afternoon. As for his racing days, Joe is test driving a new race car 1 week later, cracked vertebrae and all. Forestville, Maryland. A fire crew responds to the scene of a gas leak in this strip mall. The situation appears under control until a fire truck-mounted camera captures the explosion as it rips through the structure. A fireball tears off the roof and sends a wave of glass and debris 70 feet into the parking lot. As 2 firefighters approach, you can see the white helmet on one of the men as it blows off an instant before the blast. 6 stores in the aging mall are gutted. Thankfully, all 45 people inside were evacuated prior to the explosion. 8 firefighters and a gas company employee are hurt. 2 of the injured require hospitalization, but all survived. What caused the gas to ignite is under investigation. The explosion results in $2.5 million worth of damages. Marietta, Georgia. A police officer tails a 17-year-old driver in a pickup truck. The youth was reported to authorities for erratic driving. The teenage driver runs through red lights, veers into oncoming lanes, and speeds down residential streets trying to shake the police. He approaches a stop sign and hits a minivan. The suspect crosses the street and stops the truck. Police block his escape and prepare to make their arrest. But this driver has something else in mind. The 7,000-pound truck slams the squad car, clearing a path for the driver to make his escape. Now, the chase continues. The driver turns at a stop sign, passes under a bridge, jumps a curb, then runs an intersection. The driver bolts directly into a busy intersection. Where an SUV plows into his side. Police officers scramble to the vehicle. Within seconds, they apprehend their suspect. The 17-year-old driver is charged with various offenses, including reckless driving, hit and run, DUI, and underage possession of alcohol. Although he is a minor, in Georgia, he'll be tried as an adult. Although both drivers in the crash suffer no serious injuries, both vehicles are totaled.